May God have mercy on Nigerians because the way things are going recently, it's getting out of hand. SARS on one side, and now kidnapping taking over in Delta State. And really, some people are saying because SARS was banned or something like that, that was the reason. But I don't see that as the reason because some time ago, when Goodluck Jonathan said that all SARS should leave the road and there should be no standing of policemen along the express road, they should rather stay in their stations. And surprisingly, all through those seasons, no one experienced kidnap, neither was there any form of molestation or harassment from policemen, no armed robbers attacking people on the highway. So everyone was beginning to ask then who are the armed robbers that were actually attacking guys on the highway? That was one questions that was left for Nigerians to, answer. But there was really no answer. But right here, they said a kidnapper strike in Delta whisk away passengers of fully loaded Agofure bus and occupant of private vehicles. And not just the private vehicles, a K8DÑAPPÈD, that is also called the Marua, also was kidnapped with the passengers right in there, and some other private vehicles occupants were also whisked into the bush. It is so unfortunate how these things happen, and for all the time that this will happen, there are no security agencies on the road. Like they would claim that they are always taking care of the highway, and when you call them, they are nowhere to be found. Anyway, I'll bring you details of this shortly, but before then, guys, if you have not subscribed, please ensure you hit the subscribe button immediately and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Kidnapper strike in Delta whisk away passengers of fully loaded Agofure bus and occupants of private vehicles. There's a report kidnapping along the Ughelli-Warri Road, East-West Road between Ekrera-Wen Junction and Urobo House in Agbaro. According to the report, the incident took place at about 6 p.m. One of the survivors, simply known as Biggie, said he was on his way to Warri from Ughelli when some gunmen suddenly emerged from the bush and opened fire on them. He said several vehicles were forced to stop while a number of persons, including passengers of an Agofure bus, a red Mercedes-Benz GLK, and others, were immediately marched into the bush by the kidnappers. And the kidnappers took some persons hostage under the railway bridge after Agofure filling station in Agbaro, Delta State. K8DÑAPPÈD with all its passengers, a fully loaded bus of passengers including the driver, one Sienna and another red Benz, and other occupants were kidnapped into the bush along the Ughelli highway. Their whereabouts remain unknown as at the time of filing this report. Well, we hope that God will continue to keep them wherever they are, because right now we don't seem to understand what is going on in the country anymore. Now that kidnap has become the order of the day, now it is not just enough to kidnap those with money. Imagine a whole bus, a whole commercial bus, and its passengers are being whisked into the bush. Only God knows what they want to do to all of those people. I pray God really keeps them. And even for the private vehicles as well, they left all the vehicles on the road, on the highway. And you can imagine where we say we have security agencies, if really they are working, because from that very place there should be a police station nearby where they can easily get across to the people that are whisked into the bush. You can imagine a bus, the number of people that will be in that bus, let alone the number of people that would have been taken into the bush. They would have been well over 30. Yes, there would have been well over 30 people that have been whisked into the bush just for God knows whatever reason or whatever thing they are going to be using them for. Well, we keep praying for the country and we keep praying for Nigeria. And now youths of the country are requesting that they end SARS. It is normal because the brutality from SARS is becoming unbearable. that even the young men of the country are even preferring that they have a fight with robbers that will attack them than, having a fight with security agencies. And they've asked the government severally to end SARS, and it has not happened. And really, because some of these things you can actually trace them. The last straw that broke the camel's back was when SARS operative attacked a guy in Ughelli, and the Ughelli guys went to retaliate, do all sorts of things. So while this is happening, it could just be because of that one reason. While they are trying to make it look like kidnappers are the ones doing this, we know what these guys can do. They can do and undo. They can just begin to kidnap people and make it look like it is really kidnappers that are kidnapping people, just to prove a point that without them, the lives of Nigerians will be in danger and all of that, so that they will not be, they won't go on extinction, neither will their jobs be taken away from them or any other thing. That might just be the reason they are pushing all of this, because I don't really see why people would just be whisked into the bush in a well open place. Because if you know that Ughelli Warri area very well, you would understand that that place where this thing happened, where Agofure Park is very close to, is a place that is a bit, very busy environment. So for stuffs like this to have happened, that means they know the surroundings of that place. But I don't think security agencies should go to that extent of proving that without them Nigerians cannot be good. It is every Nigerian's, give them kudos to what, or for what they are doing in the country. Nobody is saying they are not trying, they are not doing well, but at least they should reduce the misbehavior to which they do to the citizens of the country. Because it seemed like they that even worked for the security, that work in the security agencies, they don't even know the constitution of the country. They don't even know what it means for Nigerians to have their rights and all of that. They don't understand. So when you try to prove a point to them, they feel like, oh, do you think I don't know this? Do you think I don't know that? Yes, if you know, you won't go to the extent of some of the things that you do. Yes, that is what Nigerians should know. Some of these guys do not even know. Even in the school they take them to, I don't think they really give them total orientation about what they should know about the constitution of Nigeria. I think that is one major thing they should be thought about, so that they would know that when they are infringing on a Nigerian's rights, they should understand. But those that have been whisked away, I pray that the security operatives of the country really find them and, know their whereabouts. And I pray that nothing evil would have happened to them. But this is Nigeria. Anything can happen. Well, guys, that is it from here. What do you have to say about this? Please drop it in the comment section. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.